Alright, hello everybody. This is part 2, PTR. The first round seemed rather successful. The second round is not. This is not a insult session to any of the products at hand. I'm just trying to understand the variables involved. Specifically, once I was done on the last set, I came back out again like about a month and a half later. I'm busy with other platforms. And I went and fired my first shot to confirm 0, and I was off to the left 7 inches. I consider that extremely excessive. I'm not really too sure what happened or why. But I can tell you some results that I did have, and feel free to make any comments that you feel that would be pertinent to the situation at hand. I'm going to read off a laundry list here because I can't commit it to memory because I'm going to forget something. So yesterday I tried to do 0 again. I was using 168 gold match. Again, I was off 7 inches. And it was a hell of a day. I must have burned on or about 35 rounds of ammunition and really accomplished nothing. And with gold match, that gets expensive. So, going down the list here, after the event was all over, I lost this pin right here. Somewhere on the gun range. That one seems to go in a little bit better. Well, let me rephrase that. It goes in a little bit harder. It seems to be retaining it. If that fails, it's going to be replaced with this. I'd rather not go this route. But starting from scratch, check the bonding. I don't know if this is soldered or welded. This rail at the top end of the receiver, and it looks sound. Nothing there that would compromise what's going on. Retorque the scope mount 65 inch-pounds, which is clearly written on the mount itself. 25 inch-pounds, which is clearly written on the rings themselves. There was really nothing there that I found that would contribute to what's going on. As you've noticed here, the turret ball, the bulbous area here on the scope, I noticed on the yesterday's attempt, it could have been shifting. So what I did is I loosened these up the rings and I slid the scope back as far as it can go until it interferes with this ball. So I'm trying to take that out of the equation if that is an issue. Number 2, I got this orange dot here done with a torque seal paste. Something I learned from the aviation industry. If it's shifting or rotating left to right, the break of the orange here is going to indicate that. That'll be a good tell. What else went wrong? Okay, the throw lever here, this guy was loose after the day's shooting on the range yesterday. So I took that off and put blue Loctite on it. The cant V2 came loose. I'm having a hard time holding on to this barrel. I'm not sure why. The barrel's tapered. Makes it a little bit harder to install with the shims. The shims are buckling because of the taper of the end of the barrel. So I just defaulted back to the original flash hider. That should be the end of that problem. All in all, this thing's a shaker. It's gonna, if you decide to get a platform like this, you really have to look at it hard on everything you have mounted on it because it's breaking it loose. Medium violent recoil. Well, compared to me, I'm usually firing 5.56 or I do play with 308 on sniper rifles, but to me that's part of the fun of it. It's just with the reciprocating action of the bolt, it really makes its presence known. So I think I got everything fixed, and I'm going to go ahead and try to re-zero this thing at 100 yards. So I'm going to start out with 180 grain, then I'll move to the 165 once I'm out at 100. Alright, let's see how this goes. You're going to the left. Really? Okay, this is last set. I think I'm pretty much zeroed in. I'm just going to fire a few more rounds in here to verify the fact. Okay, we're going to stop there. I think we're zeroed.